looking into my soul.
Looking into my soul.
Yeah. It's done. So he's done it. He's done it again. He's done it again. He's done it again.
Looking into my soul.
Do this, man.
Oh, looking into my soul.
Bro. Is this what it's come down to right now? Oh my lords.
We've invited that in all day long.
Get it out! Get it out! And it's in. Fucking hell. Game over.
와, 진짜 끝났다.
Looking into my soul.
Come on! Header! Captain!
He's Poch all over. He's made the wrong decisions yet again.
He's a
1-0! The second time! Virgil, El Capitan!
Liverpool header, goal! Van Dijk!
Come on!
Come on!
Yeah! They took away his goal, and what does he do? He wins it for Liverpool in the last second of the game!
Poch won't get a better opportunity. These players won't get a better opportunity. 2-1 Chelsea. Because let's be real, Liverpool have been weakened. You know what I mean? They've been weakened, but 2-1 Chelsea. How I look at it, they should still be able to put out an 11 that can do something. 2-1 Chelsea. You know, something. But we should have more than enough to beat these lot, man. On 2-1 Chelsea. Right now, bro, you won't get a better opportunity to beat these, man.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
Hit the like button, subscribe, and welcome back to the Fan Channel Review. What a weekend we just witnessed. We're going to take a look at some of the best fan content around. I want your views, I want your opinions in the comment section below, of course. Let's jump straight into it, people. Let's go.
I'll tell you, not only have you picked the Eredivisie.
Liverpool header, goal! Van Dijk! They won't rule this one out, will they?
One?
I hope they do, but they're not.
I hope they do.
They can't rule that out. It's a perfectly good goal. Oh,
it's the same goal again.
Free header.
Liverpool.
Look at Rory. Look at the stunned nature. Go back and see Harry's mic fell over. Watch. Look, that's great pausing there, Terry. Look, he's just gone. He's gone. And he knows he's sick. And he knows he should be sick. Because there is no way they should have been so negative in the extra time period. Watch. What's the drop?
Liverpool header, goal! Van Dijk! They won't rule this one.
Rory's just gone. Just watch Rory's reaction. Just look at Rory. The pain. The suffering. He knows. He knows. It's over. It's finished.
They won the cup in the dying stages.
I tell you, you've picked
this image here. I get it. I've been there. I've been there as a Man United fan, but I think for Chelsea supporters, I still want to understand today your feeling on why you went so negative in extra time. Because there are some that are defending him. I want to take a listen here to what Goldbridge had to say about it. Take a little listen here.
2.5 minutes here. I mean, I'm tired from watching this game. Imagine being a fan of either club. Goal! There it is! I can't fucking believe it. I cannot believe it. Chelsea, what a bunch of prats. What an absolute bunch of prats. Van Dijk has won it at the end, and Chelsea are going to lose to Liverpool's youth team. It is unbelievable how they have bottled this game. And they, you know what, to be honest, I don't want Liverpool to win, but Chelsea deserve this humiliation.
I think, do you know what's funny? Yesterday I said that I hated on Poch and hated Chelsea yesterday because they made me celebrate a Liverpool win. Listening to what Mark has said has sort of changed my perspective slightly. I wasn't really celebrating Liverpool winning, per se. I was celebrating the humiliation of Chelsea because I think they deserved it. And there are times that all of our clubs have deserved to be humiliated. And Chelsea did yesterday. To go negative, to go defensive, when you add more experienced players against a team full of... I know that Chelsea have young players as well, but you're talking about individuals with minutes of experience versus Chelsea's youngsters have had multiple games, thousands of minutes, some of them multiple seasons, some of them Champions League experience. There is a vast difference between the two groups. So I get where Goldbridge is coming from 110%.
They deserve it to be playing against that Liverpool team and sit back and defend in extra time. And Liverpool, with a team like that, full of kids, have gone again and again and again and again. Well, sometimes in life, you get what you deserve. And Chelsea, I'm sorry, you deserve what you're going to get.
I think Mark's absolutely spot on when he says this. And I don't think there are many Chelsea fans that are angry, probably won't like hearing it from a Man United fan, an Arsenal fan, a West Ham fan, whoever it may be. But I believe in their heart of hearts, they 110% agree with it. Let's take a listen here to Johnny Minerals.
Ratwin Stanley is
Ratwin Stanley.
literally running this club to a mid-table fucking roster. Right? And everyone in the fan base, oh, Enzo, oh, Casado, oh, Nkunku, blow me a balloon.
What does that even mean?
Do you know what? Suck on my balloon. I've got 2 lovely eggs in there, bruv. You understand me? That's a bit of weight, yeah? Fucking balloons, my arse. These balloons ain't blowing nowhere, they ain't flying nowhere, bruv. Yeah? Hot air balloons are fucking falling like you wouldn't believe.
He's fuming. I get it. I do. Listen, I get it. They are 11th in the table. They've just lost their, sixth consecutive domestic cup final. And I don't think, if you're up against the Liverpool team, today is probably the weakest Liverpool squad for a final in my lifetime. I know they've had some bad teams. I'm talking about teams that have made finals. But when you look at what was on that bench, Chelsea had to be winning this game. I get it 110%.
That's it. Get Pochettino out of this club. Get Pochettino out of this club. Seriously, after 90 minutes, that extra time, nothing we have done, man. Nothing. His substitution also, Chalobah has come in. Chalobah has become Baloba. Nothing he has done.
Baloba.
All absolutely nothing they have done, man. Klopp has made 6-7 substitutions. Klopp has made 6-7 substitutions or whatever he has made. He has brought in young legs. He has brought in young legs and he has told that play freely, open freely. And that has changed the match and we have allowed them to invite pressure. Same mistake against Manchester City also. We play defensive football, we invite pressure. We don't go all out attacking. Something happens in the second half and at the team talk, he tells that play defensive, and we allow inviting pressure. We allow opposition to invite pressure and everything, and we lose the match and we lose the game and we lose the confidence. That's what happened. Extra time, it was unforgivable. That's it. So Pochettino has to get out. His team talks are a blunder. His substitutions are a blunder. His motive.
I love Angry Rantman. And I believe he's right. Listen, a lot of some Chelsea fans and a lot of rivals, people like Sam, Goldbridge and others, have kind of defended Poch around, Chelsea need to stick with the manager. And I understand that notion. But Poch isn't the guy to stick with. He isn't. He just isn't. Okay? And I look at it this way. If you're a single parent, I think a child needs a father. If you're a single mom, I think a child needs a father figure in life. For a single father, I think a child needs a mother, a mother, a woman in their life to be that role model in that area. I think children need that balance as a general rule. It could be a brother, they get it from a grandfather, they get it from, a sister, whoever it may, older sister, whoever it may be. But they need that, I think. Doesn't mean you pick the wrong person. I can be a single father. I think my kids really need a woman's touch. Doesn't mean I get with the wrong woman. Doesn't mean I just get with any person. Oh, I just need a woman. I need to be the right person. And I view managerial appointments similarly. Yes, they need a manager. Yes, they need to be consistent, but not the wrong manager. You don't need to be consistent with the wrong person. 110%. And Poch is a coward on a bottle job. And Rantman's right. He absolutely 110% categorically has to go.
Let me just tell you something, yeah? Stop calling me negative. Stop fucking gaslighting me. Stop fucking telling me what to do. If you're in your bedroom, if you're at home, stop fucking telling me how I should see this football club, yeah? There is no style. There was no control. There's no balance. It is fucking garbage. And we did not deserve anything today, yeah? Let me make that clear. Let me make that fucking clear today.
Saeed's bang on. United deserve nothing, and we have no style, and it is awful. And I don't think you're not negative for calling that out individually, in my opinion. I think it's the truth.
Yeah, that goal at the end, yeah, was a gimmick, mate. It was absolutely poor. Fulham deserved every single bit of what they got today.
True. Very, very true.
Just want to mention something, and probably the last time I hopefully mention this clown, yeah, because that's what he is. He's a clown. You know what I'm saying to you? Goldfish.
Ah, right. I get the clip now. Someone said, Terry, you got to watch this. He was having a pop at Gold Bedroom. Makes sense. Makes sense. Are they beefing? Why are they beefing? I don't really get involved too much. Let me know in the comment section.
Do not indirect me ever again, yeah? Don't mention me.
Indirect.
Don't talk about me. Keep your name out of your mouth. Do you hear me?
Man, move. Will Smith.
You coming out today, yeah, tweeting, yeah, Ten Hag outers will be celebrating that. Wish they'd fuck off. No fans of this football club at all. This is your words, yeah? First of all, yeah, who are you to talk like this? I don't think you've ever stepped foot in Old Trafford. I don't even know what I think you look like the football club looks like. I don't think you've even seen the football pitch. I don't think you've ever stepped near Old Trafford. But you calling me a fake fan is absolutely ludicrous. You don't speak for anyone. Just because you've got the biggest fan channel in the world, mate, we couldn't care less, mate. Leave us to it. Let us have our own opinion, and you f off with your own channel and do you, yeah? Are you hearing that? Seriously. I speak for myself. Do you fucking hear that? I speak for me. You speak for whatever you want to speak. I ain't held by no media company. I don't work for the football club like you do, because that's what you do, right? You work for the football club. I work for myself.
Listen, I like Saeed. I think Saeed, I've only met him once, maybe twice. Me and him have always been, we're not friends or anything like that, but I've always got on with him. I understand his frustration if he feels he's being indirected. Indirects always feel frustrating. Not to defend Mark here, but this is what I find interesting about this space. I think if you give opinions on anything publicly, you have to understand that you're going to receive opinions back about you. It's part of the course, because some people may look at your opinion and say, I don't believe it. I think you're putting it on for effect. I get that. People think my laugh isn't real. Did you get where I'm coming from? So you're going to get indirects all the time. And I completely and utterly understand that. Similarly, I don't think Saeed's a fake fan because he's criticizing Man United, because even the fans that are like happy when we lose because they think it's going to lead to change. I don't necessarily think that makes you a fake fan. I think there's different ways of supporting the club. So I get exactly where he's coming from. But what I would also say is that if you're out here giving public opinion, you're going to get people give their opinions on you. They're going to challenge the validity behind what you're saying. I think it's part of the course. I really do. But I'd love to get your opinions on this, what you think and what you feel about this spat, I think you could call it.
Can do that Wednesday. But listen, Wednesday's gone. We'll deal with that the next leg. But tonight, we see the starting 11. Jorginho in the team. We're like, I'm like, why didn't he play Wednesday, bro? What, we're going to try and control the midfield against Newcastle? We probably should have tried to control the midfield in that game, but...
Well, you did control the midfield against Porto. You just didn't break them down.
He was outstanding.
He was.
For me, he was man of the match. Absolutely brilliant performance from him tonight. Yeah, and it just shows, listen, I'm not a massive fan of Jorginho. I never have been, even at Chelsea when he was there. Never really got the massive hype around him. I'll tell you one thing about Jorginho, yeah? Right? And I don't know if you guys agree. Obviously, if you don't, you'll leave it in the comments. But the one, but great night in N5, guys. But the one thing I will say about Jorginho, 90-odd% of the time he comes into the team after not playing for a sustained period, he does put a good performance in. He does put a good performance in tonight. That was brilliant. Well done to Jorginho. Big up to you, my friend.
I agree with Lee 110%. And I think from the Jorginho perspective, I think he needs more game time. What Jorginho needs is very similar to what Michael Carrick needed at Man United and had it for the large part of his career. He needs legs and energy around him, because the one thing he has never been blessed with is like elite level mobility or speed. Power's okay, like strength's okay. He's not the weakest guy in the world, but that isn't there either. But if you put units behind him, like Gabriel's and Saliba's, if you have fullbacks that can invert, that give him the legs around him, if you put a Declan Rice in there with him, if you structure the team right, you get the best out of him. And there are certain players through history that are like that. You know, you don't need everyone in your team to have electric pace and amazing strength, but you've got to structure the team correctly. You put him into a midfield next to another lightweight in relation to their physical attributes, you suddenly become very vulnerable in the middle. And I think playing with Declan Rice in the last few games with Saliba and Gabriel behind him, it's really brought the best out of Jorginho. The Jorginho we saw during the Euros in that season where this man come in the top 3 in the Ballon d'Or. He was so good. However, some will say, well, that makes him a system player. But all players, to a degree, have a system element to them. There are a handful of players in the world, a finite amount of footballers, that have the athleticism, the skill, and the ability to be brilliant in any game they play in, on any pitch, 9 times out of 10. But for a lot of players, they need to be in the correct position with the right personnel around them, thus being a team sport. So I think Lee is absolutely spot on here to praise him in what was another outstanding Arsenal performance. Listen, people, until next time, look after yourselves. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all again soon. Peace.